There were times in trial when it doesn't seem like any amount of preparation could have set me up to see what I did see once I was actually in trial. And I think the statesman Cicero, Roman statesman Cicero, said something like that when you're in a political predicament and you can't figure out what action you ought to take, stir things up and get some action going, and in the middle of the action, the solution will occur to you. So in my case, a simple example, or an uninteresting example, is that my folks were trying to get back a earnest money that they'd paid on a property. And so I didn't think they had a ghost of a chance, but what the hell, we go to trial. And in the middle of the trial, the real estate agent is up there telling us, why my clients should not get back their security deposit or their earnest money agreement. And the light goes on, and I ask her, hey, don't you have errors and omissions malpractice insurance? And she says, yes. And I said, and if my clients win this case and get back their earnest money, you're gonna have to pay for that. Your errors and omissions is gonna pay for it, right? Yes. So the jury saw that her testimony was worthless because she was covering her ass. Now, a more interesting example is this young Hispanic lady comes in and says that the police have taken $1,200 from her and they are forfeiting it as the proceeds of drugs. So I read through the police report and I'm thinking, honey, you've lost that money, nothing I can do for you. The police report says that they'd been keeping an eye on her mobile home for a while, and that her boyfriend was a known dealer in the area. So they finally got a search warrant and they went in with a drug dog, and the drug dog, once in the mobile home, went back to the bedroom, straight to the mattress, and was pointing under the mattress. So they reached in and found $1,200 in cash. So they took the dog back outside and then they hid the money in a drawer. And when they brought the dog back in, he went straight to the money. So, the money obviously has drugs all over it, and it would appear to be the proceeds of drug transactions. And that's why I didn't think I had any chance. But I told her, what the hell, we'll go roll the dice, and I'll charge you 1/3 if I get you your money back. So once we're in trial and the cop is telling this whole story about the drug dog, the light goes on. And I said, officer, don't you think that if these people had been merely users of drugs, not dealers, just users, wouldn't there have been drug residue out in the living room, maybe where they're cutting it with a razor blade on the table, maybe residue in the armchair, etc.? Yeah. Did the dog go to the living room chair, to the dining room table? No. Well, now let's suppose they were dealers. Wouldn't that crap be everywhere? Yeah, probably. I said, now, let's suppose we take your drug dog next door to the clerk's office. Where will the dog go? And the cop says, oh, the dog will go to the money drawers. He estimates probably 90% of the currency in circulation has cocaine residue on it. I didn't need to go any further. The judge said, give her back her money. So fortunately, the money was right there, and I peeled off my $400 and gave her $800.